Welcome to Family Fly Ties. Let's get started. We're going to go ahead and begin the ice blue nymph. It's a pattern that has been successful for me, and I hope you love it as much as I do. We're going to go ahead and the hook we're beginning with is a size 12. It's a fire hole 317. And this is a tungsten gold bead at 3 millimeter. So let's go ahead and get started. Now there's two ways you can tie what I'm going to do next, but I'm going to go from the doing a more of a flash at the tail end. Although I'm not using it technically as a tail, it is more for flash. So you can go the flash at the back or going from the front, like a midge type pattern. It all depends on what you're wanting to imitate. But this is a pattern that's more for stimulation. So we'll get that. Then we'll bring this over as well. And then we'll bring that down. The fish tend to like this flash. It's an SF blend shrimp color. Bring that down towards the bend. I mean towards the actual hook. All right. The next thing we're going to bring in is our UTC wire. The UTC says this color is actually fuchsia. My wife says it's not fuchsia, it's purple. So I'll show you the color here, and you can see there fuchsia. My wife says it's purple. So we're going to get the wire on. And follow that hook all the way down. And this is where we're going to come with the ice blue pearl tinsel. Okay. This is the ice blue pearl tinsel right there. Large. Okay, there we go. And again, I like to build up a taper with my nymphs. We're going to wrap the... Okay, actually, I'm going to do a real quick whip finish. And I'm going to use my rotary on this. I like to make sure it gets out of that hook. That hook's way. Come on, stay over there. and just one wrap over. If you've ever watched or ever fished Lance Egan's Rainbow Warrior, this is a similar pattern. It actually stems from that pattern, but it's not a Rainbow Warrior. So wrap the same way over each other. And there we go. Bring it right up to the bead. Pull that, and then capture that. There we go. Okay. Cut that. Secure it a little bit more. And then bring the wire. Again, rotate that up. I typically don't like to use the rotary on this. I don't like the way that one started. So we're gonna come back. There we go. Grab those. Let me get those actually out of the way there. Now we're gonna go up even as you can on the, as it gets toward the thorax, widen the gape a little bit between the wraps. There we go. Nice looking. I like how the blue pearl shines through on that, but yet the red thread, the UTC, I think it adds really nice. And then we're gonna add some UV resin to this. So now we'll helicopter this off. There we go. Okay, hang that upside down. And now we're gonna add some resin. We're using the Loon UV Fly Finish Clear Thin. There we go. And then spread that around. Filling in and building up that just a little bit, making that have a nice taper if we can as well. And once you're satisfied with the look, hit it with your UV light. Now at this point, like with the, similar to the Rainbow Warrior, you could actually use rainbow dubbing here. Which works. I like both, but I'm going to use a black Hare's Mask dubbing with that has a little bit of flash in it. All right, so that should be good. Now, if you want to make this firmer, you can use like Sally Hansen's Hard as Nails to firm that up, but we're not going to do that at the moment. So let's get the black dubbing. I like the color transition between this red and ice blue pearl with the black. There we go. And then you just build up that thorax with the dubbing. Not too much, but just enough. Again, personal preference of how thick you want that thorax and how black and how far back you want it to go. I like to go about right there. Keeps the body. Yeah, fish like these. Oh, that looks good to me. There we go. Yep, that looks good. Okay, now we're gonna whip finish. Get that red collar built up with, yeah, there we go. So I could have probably used a 2.8 millimeter. So it depends on how fast you want your nymph to sink. But that's good. We'll go ahead and cut that. And the tail again, I don't like them too long, but I don't like them too short. And there you go. And that's your ice blue nymph. Right there. You can tie this in different colors. I find the orange to be an excellent pattern as well. Right there. You have this one. I didn't do a tail on this one, just kept it chartreuse. And then you have the rainbow. So same pattern with a silver head with rainbow dubbing, but yet the tail as well. Thank you for watching. If you've liked what you've seen, please subscribe. In the meantime, happy fishing and enjoy the tight lines. Thanks again for watching.